The Bible is a complex and multifaceted text that has been interpreted and misunderstood in various ways throughout history. Mainstream media often attempts to convey the lessons and stories of the Bible, but it frequently falls short in providing a genuine understanding of its teachings. This is due to several reasons, including the sensationalization of biblical stories, the lack of context, and the biases of media outlets. Mainstream media often focuses on the most dramatic and attention-grabbing aspects of the Bible, such as the apocalypse, miracles, and divine interventions. While these stories are certainly captivating, they do not provide a comprehensive understanding of the Bible's core teachings. The media's emphasis on spectacle over substance can lead to a superficial understanding of the text, where viewers are left with a shallow appreciation of the Bible's surface-level stories, but lack a deeper understanding of its underlying themes and principles. Furthermore, mainstream media often strips the Bible of its historical and cultural context, reducing complex and nuanced stories to simplistic morality tales. The Bible is a product of its time, written by authors who were influenced by their cultural, social, and political environments. Without an understanding of these contexts, it is impossible to fully appreciate the richness and depth of the biblical narrative. Media outlets often neglect to provide this context, instead presenting the Bible as a collection of timeless truths that can be applied universally, without regard for the specific historical and cultural circumstances in which they were written. Another significant issue with mainstream media's portrayal of the Bible is the presence of biases and agendas. Many media outlets have a vested interest in presenting the Bible in a particular light, whether it be to promote a specific ideology, to appeal to a certain demographic, or to generate controversy and ratings. This can result in a distorted representation of the Bible, where certain themes and stories are emphasized or distorted to fit the media outlet's agenda. For example, some media outlets may focus on the Bible's teachings on social justice, while others may emphasize its teachings on personal morality. While both of these aspects are important, they do not provide a complete picture of the Bible's teachings, and can lead to a narrow and unbalanced understanding of the text. In addition, mainstream media often relies on experts or commentators who may not have a deep understanding of the Bible or its historical context. These commentators may provide simplistic or misleading interpretations of the text, which can be misleading and unhelpful to viewers who are seeking a genuine understanding of the Bible. Furthermore, the media's emphasis on sound bites and quick takes can reduce complex and nuanced biblical themes to simplistic and misleading slogans. Finally, the Bible is a text that requires a level of spiritual and philosophical engagement that mainstream media is often unable to provide. The Bible is not just a collection of stories and teachings, but a sacred text that requires a level of reverence, contemplation, and reflection. Mainstream media, with its fast-paced and attention-grabbing format, is not well suited to provide the kind of thoughtful and nuanced exploration of the Bible that is necessary for a deep understanding of its teachings. In contrast, a genuine understanding of the Bible requires a willingness to engage with the text on its own terms, rather than through the filter of mainstream media. This involves reading the Bible in its entirety, rather than relying on selected stories or verses, and seeking out commentary and interpretation from reputable scholars and theologians. It also involves approaching the text with a sense of humility and reverence, recognizing the complexity and depth of its teachings, and being willing to grapple with its challenges and paradoxes. Ultimately, a true understanding of the Bible can only be achieved through a combination of personal study, reflection, and spiritual practice, rather than relying on the superficial and often misleading portrayals of mainstream media.